Alright guys, what's up? I got another little project for me to work on here. Today I'm going to be installing a performance muffler, or exhaust, for that nice little Tillotson 212 electric start. And currently it just has the stock muffler on it, but we're going to throw the new one on there. It's supposed to give it like, I guess like 1 horsepower, another horsepower. Hey, we can always take another horsepower, right? So we're going to install that dude. We're going to do a little comparison, see what the old one does, and see what the new one does. Let's get started. Get over here. Nice, nice. Find that. You get, let's see, gasket. And it comes with a couple extra pieces of hardware in there. Let's see what else. Oh yes, I'm going to install this dude. That way it's not too loud for the neighbors and all that. Alrighty. And of course, tools. More tools. Can never have too many tools. Am I right? Alrighty. So it looks like I may need to trim it a little bit to get this on here, because it's right in the way. So I'm gonna have to get the angle grinder over here. Should be able to fit it on there though. Cut it right about there. So that's also gonna help because since this is more of an off-road bike, I'm going to be hitting a lot of bumps, hitting lots of logs and ruts and stuff like that, so the less weight you can have on the back, it's going to be better because we don't want it to be pulling too hard on those studs. Another thing I'm going to see about doing is maybe trying to, like, I don't know, build a bracket to fit back here. Maybe fit, I don't know, fit right here? I don't know, that might work pretty good. That might just kind of help with the stabilization and, you know, just in case I lay the bike over and it wants to hit that muffler. I don't know, maybe that'd be a bad place to put it on the carburetor, huh? Alright, well, let's get to cutting. We're gonna cut this dude off first, and then we'll see what we're gonna do after that. Let's get to it. Nice. Some instructions showing you how to put it on there right. anybody who is curious, you can find all of these parts at gopowersports.com. They're a fantastic place to find all of the parts you need for pretty much anything. So, from parts to mini bikes to like go-karts, I mean, just you name it, you got something you need to buy, they probably have it. So, we're going to be able to cut this dude off. Looks like actually I can fit in there pretty good ways, actually. So maybe we might cut it off. I'm thinking like maybe like right about here. Should be good. Right about there. That's about right. Just double check. Maybe we'll add a little bit more just because we can. Just to be sure we have enough room to work here, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to cut too much off and accidentally not have enough. Like my dad always says, you can always cut more off, but you can't add more back on. Which, if you have a welder, I mean, you can add anything to anything you want. But, it might not be as clean. Anyhow, let's get to cutting. Looks good, looks good. Let's see if we can get this on. Heck yes. Ooh, that looks slick. Oops. Yep, kind of have to put these on first. So it goes on, but it can't come off. That's a good thing. It's like a 10mm. But I don't know. Haha, I was right. 10mm. Ought to be enough. Yeah, that's slick looking. I I like that. Cool. Well, let's see how she sounds. See how it runs. That's nice. So as I said earlier, because all that extra weight's on the back, it kind of causes a little more torque onto the studs. You can kind of see how this plays a little bit. That's kind of what I'm talking about, and I just don't want that to, I don't want that to accidentally rip my studs out. So I'm going to see what we can do to try to get this dude to sit not so loose. So I pulled this little screw out right here. Right here. I'm thinking we need to take something from about right here up to here. Right in between there. So let me find myself a little piece of bracket. Weld something up, see what we can do. Alright, so I got my little bracket all mocked up. It's not quite attached just yet, but we have it bolted on over here, and we have it coming up here, and then we have it coming right over here. Just weld it. I think I'll probably just weld it straight to there. I think that'll work out. Anyways, I gotta clean this dude off so that it's not covered in this crappy paint that used to be on there, so I can weld on it. So I'm gonna get that done, weld it, and then I think I'm gonna paint this because I don't want that to start rusting on me. I don't want a rusty pipe compared to this beautiful looking Tillotson. I don't think that would match. So I'm gonna do that. Alrighty, got it all cleaned off, got it all ready to weld, clamped up, welders out. Let's get this dude all welded up. It's a little warm. Cool. And there you go. A little more support. It's not quite tight yet. I haven't finished bolting it down, but there you go. Yep, looks good. Looks good. Pretty nice looking little bracket, actually. Let's get to painting this. Look at that. Certified gap welder, baby. Used to look like that. Looks like that. Well, I didn't realize that the camera wasn't rolling, but I sandpapered this buddy down. And wow, look at that. That's a beautiful piece of art right there now, ain't it? Anyhow, let's get to painting this dude. Look at that perfect balance. Nice. So I'm going to be using some of this very high temperature, flame proof, let's see, what does that say? Header paint, silica, ceramic coating, yada yada, so on and so forth. But I'm going to start with some primer, and we're going to paint this dude black. You know, just to match the rest of the bike, as it should. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, wrong way. Oh. pretty good right there. Nice color. But that's not the final color. It wouldn't look quite great, you know, light gray on a black, mostly black motor with blue. Now if that was chrome, now that would be cool. I like that chromed, but oh well. Maybe that'd be for another day. Just gotta shake this dude up a little bit. Well, let's let that dry. Now I know which way it points. Man, this stuff's actually pretty quick drying. That's nice. Like some of the stuff I just put on is like almost already dry. It's good. It means I can layer it on thick. Probably want to layer it on nice and thick too. I guess I'm done. Alright guys, it's a couple hours later and we got it all nice and dry, and let's get this dude on the bike and see how it looks. Unfortunately it's getting a little bit too late, so I'm going to have to do the comparison tomorrow. But we'll get to that in this video anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this new gasket, even though there is already a gasket on it. I suppose it'd probably be better to use two anyways. So, and definitely going to be using those new little guys because they look fantastic. Not that the old ones look bad, but I mean, man, that's just going to look nice compared to the old nuts. Let me pop this dude on here real quick. It's a bit of a tight fit, but it works. There we go. There it goes. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. That's nice. Like that. That hurts. Okay, let's get that dude out. Let's see how this works. Thin piece of wire, little hook on the end. That's terrible. Aha. Did y'all see that? That's how you do it. Okay, there it is. Okay, got it. Nice. Nice. That saved a headache. Whew. That was close. Almost had a heart attack there. Actually, I did have a heart attack. What am I talking about? Alright. There we go. Nice. Nice. It's kind of sad looking at this all nice and clean and then realizing that it's still an off-road bike and it's probably just going to get scratched up through the next thorn bush I run through. It's almost painful. Man, it's... Sorry the lighting's so dark, guys. With it being nighttime, I don't have very much light in this shop. Of course, I have a lot of lighting from the fluorescent lights above, but back in this section of the garage, it's not that great. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. Let's see this. Get a closer look at this. Look at that. Yeah. That looks good. This lighting is really bad. There we go. Oh yeah. That's a big improvement. That's nice. Alright, well, it's getting late. It's dark. I can't hardly see outside, so I'll have to do the comparison video in the morning. Alright guys, so it's the next day, so we're going to take this dude out on the road and see what she can do. Let's get to it. Alrighty, there we go. That old muffler had a time of 6.28 seconds. And this new one's got a time of 5.96. Just a couple milliseconds, but that's definitely better. Definitely doing something more. Definitely worth the money on that one. If nothing else, it did get up to speed faster, and that's something that we want. Still have the governor in it, so it's not as fast, but might be doing something about that later. Alright, well I guess that's all we have for this video. If you enjoyed it, please tune in next time. Hope to see you guys there.
So how do you know how fast you're going?
Huh?
How do you know how fast you're going?
Time it. It's supposed to be a timing. Horsepower isn't supposed to be about top speed. Horsepower is supposed to be about acceleration. So technically I should have a better acceleration with more horsepower. That's what the open pipe is.
And you're going to talk about all that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I did not know that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good to know.
Yeah, I'll definitely talk about that. Yeah.
All right.
And this is when I reach down and I'm able to start it like this, you know? Except for the fact that none of it's hooked up right now.
It works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll throw that into the end of the video. That'd be funny.
That would.
That's when I'm supposed to reach down and start.